Jeffersontown is a little city with big ambitions. We're the 10th largest city in the state of Kentucky, and we have been with Technology Plus for as long as I've been here.
I consider us a fairly large government organization. The city had one employee who was doing IT for about 120 employees. So we decided to contract it out, and it seems to work really well for us.
All three of our departments that we have function really well together.
We are one of the few companies that offers infrastructure, telecom, data, IT. So you have one call to take care of all the needs you have for your company.
We try to provide a full solution to where we send out one tech and that kind of encompasses everything that could be wrong.
If I get an emergency call, I'll pull over to the side of the road. And if you have our managed services, then we can take over your computer from remote with permission, and we can generally fix it on the side of the interstate if I need to.
If we had to hire a team of 2 or 3 people to do the services that Technology Plus provides, it would be very expensive. We've had discussions with other companies talking about pricing, but none of them can really match what Technology Plus gives us for our bang for our dollar.
With the City of Jeffersontown, we do their infrastructure, we do their IT.
They were running on a small business server. They had grown to the point where they can't use that anymore.
So we recently moved the entire city to the cloud.
If the city loses power, everything still works. And that's really important when it snows and they need to get emails or something out to the plow drivers, or they need to send a text out.
It makes no difference whether somebody has power or not. If City Hall is down and you have your mobile app on your phone, you're still going to get those calls because you have an app that's connected to the cloud. One of the biggest things with Jeffersontown is they used to have an expense of redundant lines, so that if the lines went down or the system went out at the police department, there were failover lines to try and keep that where they could get those calls.
If we can kind of consolidate networks and eliminate extra bills, we're saving them thousands of dollars down the road.
We have customers where their monthly phone bill was a little over $3,000 a month, and the new service came in at $700 a month. So they had a 70% savings versus what they currently had.
They also monitor for cybersecurity, they monitor for breaches.
In the old days, it was somebody just trying to hack into your system. Nowadays, probably 90% of it is somebody sending you an email and there's an attachment to an invoice. And when they click on the invoice, that in the background installs a program that gives somebody access to that computer. So we have several things in place. Our software, it's constantly scanning for anything on the network that is doing something that it's not supposed to. So our system automatically generates a ticket. That ticket goes into our system. If it's critical, then our phone system also starts calling text. It sends out critical messages out so that somebody is responding to that. And as for upgrades and stuff like that, our software constantly manages for critical patches and updating them. But we're always looking into the future of how do we upgrade them and save them cost.
Well, they are very respectful of our budget. One of the incidents we had was somebody broke in, tore up the bathrooms, had outdated cameras, and most of the time they probably weren't even working.
One of our council people wanted to buy cameras at the tune of $30,000 a year, and Technology Plus came in and said, we can do this, and it will only cost you $10,000 for the rest of your life versus $30,000 a year. So I think they try to help us as much as they can when it comes to technology and try to find us the cheapest and best way to get to what we're trying to achieve.
We have cameras watching kind of open areas that invite trouble, and once you've been caught a couple times, word gets out.
I think it stopped a lot of destruction of property that the city has. And I think now a lot of people know that we have cameras, so I'm hoping it's a deterrent at the same time.
I try to treat all of our customers like I would want to be treated. If we provided the solution, we stand behind it. If it has an issue, we will do the best of our ability to replace it. If it was the wrong solution for your needs, we'll do whatever it takes to make it right.
When our customers call, either Julie, myself, or Sue answers the calls. You're not forced to just leave a message and wait for someone to get back to you. We try and answer every call. So we keep that personal relationship with all of our customers.
Cities should be thinking outside the box for their technology solutions and partner with a company who can handle their IT, cybersecurity, access security, cabling, and telephone systems.
We have been with Technology Plus for as long as I've been here, and they've done a great job for us. Can't say enough about it.
Technology Plus has been a great partner for 14 years. They are very mindful of what the prices are. And I said it before, Technology Plus took us from the 20th century into the 21st century.